Hi guys, welcome to part 3 of Nest with Me, getting ready for baby number 2. And hopefully you were able to check out part 1 and part 2 because otherwise you're going to be kind of lost. But basically I'm in what is going to become the new nursery, or what is becoming the new nursery. And we've gotten very far as getting a lot of things out of here. I didn't record, but earlier today, I did ask Jamarcus to come in and move those bins that you saw in part 2 that I filled up. So anything that doesn't have to do with baby is going to be removed from in here. And then I'm going to be doing some DIY spray painting before I bring, before Jamarcus brings the desk and shelving back in here that are going to make up like the changing area and everything for this room. I hope you guys can follow the vision because I know that like right now it's kind of all over the place and you know the room looks a little bit crazy, but just bear with me. This wall is going to be painted white, and I'm going to put a big sun on there. Sunshine is the theme of the room, because if we have a boy, then we'll go with the "You Are My Sunshine," you know, that goes with that saying. And then if we have another girl, her name would be Summer. So it will go with either. And honestly, I don't even know if the wall will be painted before, you know, we find out gender. So, but either way, even if I don't get to it before baby is born, the theme will remain the same. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started getting some of these things. Well, everything that is not baby related, that's not staying in this room, out of here. Okay, we've come really far. So of course these things will be rearranged and organized, but all that's left is the things that are staying in here that are not baby things and baby stuff. So let's get to our DIY spray painting. We're going to spray paint, like I said, probably in the last clip, the desk and shelving. That's gonna go right here. Let's get started. So here's the before of the shelf. Clean it off, and I'll show you all the spray paint that I'm gonna use. Here is the little desk that we're gonna be painting gold. I'm gonna tape the sides off with painter's tape, and then we'll spray. So for the legs of the desk, I'm gonna be using this Rust-Oleum metallic gold. And for the bookshelf, I'm gonna be using this Rust-Oleum Ultra Cover. Well, it's a high gloss white. Let's get started. All right, here's the progress on the shelf. I did run out of paint, so I'm gonna do a Target pickup for one more can. That'll be good because that way any imperfections, you know, there's always some imperfections once these things dry. So I'll be able to see the imperfections as well. Here is the color of the legs of the table. I actually had my questions about this color, but I really like it. I consider this to be messy. And if I were not 9 months pregnant and if it weren't 1 a.m., then I would have covered the middle for sure, even though it won't be shown. But that part will not be shown. But I just wanted to put that out there. I would usually cover that with plastic and painter's tape and everything. I did cover the sides with painter's tape because those cannot get gold on them. The top of this is gray, so the tape itself right now is gold. But when I pull it off, of course, you'll see the gray color. So I'll show you guys the finished product of both in the room tomorrow. Going to bed. Good night. Hi guys, it's another late night, but we've made so much progress in this nursery that I'm gonna show you guys, and then I'm gonna get a lot of things organized in here because I do have more baby stuff in here now, which is exciting. And I have a little haul also. So first let me show you how the room is looking, and then we'll do the haul, and then we'll speed through me organizing all the things. So we have the shelf and the desk up. The shelf does need one more coat of paint, and I'm gonna hand paint it probably at the same time that I paint the wall. But look at all these things. I was able to pull things from Autumn's closet that can be used as hand-me-downs, and shoes that she's grown out of. We have diapers that have been given as gifts. We have some other gifts that can be put out, kind of arranged here in the room. Jamarcus did set the shelving up out here, and so he also put these things in here. I stole this from Autumn's room because it turns out now that I've cleaned out everything that's too small for her, we need this in here more urgently. She has more room at the bottom of her closet. So I will get her another one of these very soon. But for me to get organized with like the gender neutral things that I'm going to put in here, we happen to have quite a few of them. So I decided to pull this in here for now. All right, y'all, have a Target and Marshall's haul. So from Target, I just got this Munchkin changing pad, which needs a cover. So I'm sure I'll get a cover for it soon. It's larger than what I realized that it was going to be, and it's got like these secure grips on the bottom, so that's cool. And the other thing that I got from Target is this Opal House Bungalow curtain rod, and it has suns on the end, which is going to be so cute over this window here. And I have some tan curtains that we're going to be putting in here until the blackout curtains make their way up here as well. So, but I did just realize that this is broken. So this is going back. Only one side has the sun on it. I do want this particular one because that goes with the theme here in the nursery. So I am going to take it back to the store and get them to order me a replacement and send it here to the house. So the other things are just a few things that I got from Marshall's, and I got all of these little stuffed animals that are neutral colored. They are so cute. So this is this is a little elephant, and this one was just $9.99. I think this was the most expensive one actually. So I have this little elephant. I have a lion. The lion was $5.99. And they, I think all of them have like a rattle sound. Yeah, this is a little teddy bear, which was $4.99. And I also got this little cute giraffe, which was also $4.99. So these are gonna go like just around the room. But you guys will see that in just a minute when I put everything together. And I got a neutral color blanket to go on the recliner once it comes here, once it makes its way up here. For now, it's just gonna be like some pretty decorations until the room is being used functionally. And I needed one more basket to go in here. I already had one that I was bringing over from Autumn's room, but I needed one more to go here on the bookshelf as well. So just a few things that I've gotten so far. I am about to organize the mess out of everything that's in here. So I'm gonna just let you guys watch the speed through of me organizing. Can I even believe how far we've come? Look at how functional. Oh my goodness. This is where I'm gonna stop with this room for now. Eventually, after baby is here, it will be therapy for me to come in and paint this wall and paint a sign on there. It's gonna function as a guest room still until baby moves into here. So this bed is gonna stay, and the TV is also gonna stay for now. I don't have TVs in, I don't have a TV in Autumn's room, and this room won't have a TV either once it actually is being used by baby. So I'll eventually have like a big pretty piece of artwork right here where the TV is. The curtain rod and curtains will be hung there, and the crib will go right in front of here. I hope you guys can see the vision a lot more now, but look at how cute it is. One thing that I will say is that gender neutral is just giving boy room. But please believe, and I'm talking to the baby in my belly too, if you are a girl, we have plenty of girly stuff. Speaking of, all of these items are, if this child is a girl, then this would be like it's 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 9, 9 to 12, and 12 and larger. And I did make one full drawer for just all gender neutral. So that was done a couple months ago, actually, when I cleaned out Autumn's, one of the times that I cleaned out Autumn's closet. So I have shoes here. These are all gender neutral shoes. They're giving boy shoes, aren't they? I have a daughter, so like we have so many girly things. So like these gender neutral things are looking just boyish to me so much because her things have so much frill. But we have plenty of frill that will be added to this room if we do have another girl. But if we have a boy, then we are obviously prepared for him as well. So these are just bibs, receiving blankets, socks, mittens. Where are the mittens? Oh, I think I kept the mittens out because they're going to go in the hospital bag. So mostly bibs, socks, receiving blankets, muslin, little blankets and things like that. And over here, I decided to do nursing pads and an additional nursing pillow cover. This is 2 sleep sacks, which obviously won't come in handy for a little while. This is a blanket and another little white blanket in there. And these are Christmas little pajamas that were gifted to Autumn, which obviously she'll be too big for them, in the Christmas coming up, but the new baby would be able to wear them, but they're just too big to fit in the gray drawers, so I'm just storing them there for now. So this over time, of course, will change, as will the functionality of this dresser up here. I'm sure it's gonna over time be filled with lots of things, but right now it is ready to receive baby and receive any other gifts that we're going to be receiving from family and friends. And this is the changing table. For now, I just have this little soft blanket on here. Obviously, this will be removed when I'm actually changing baby. And I'm going to get a changing pad cover. These are all of the loungers, baby wearing things. This is actually a play mat for the floor, like for tummy time. And then there's also like the little bath flower right there that's going to be used once baby is ready for baths. Over here I have breastfeeding pillow. This is like a boppy, and I took the little girly cover off that we had and I put on a gender neutral one. So this is gray and white. It came in a package with the black and white one that you just saw. And this is actually the My Breast Friend pillow, but I took the cover off to wash it. I think the cover for the My Breast Friend is gender neutral enough. It's like peach and blue and all that stuff. And I mean, hey, even if we have a boy, I'm still a girl, so the My Breast Friend pillow for breastfeeding is to help me out, so I think it'll be okay. And if you guys see all the little animals around, I cannot believe how lucky I got finding these 4 animals. I literally had in my head, like, I want to put a few little neutral colored animals around the room. And eventually when the room is all set up and I have more space, I'm gonna have some kind of greenery in here as well. So yeah, if we have a girl, I'll probably add some lavender to this room along with this yellow. If we have a boy, I'll probably stay in this gender, in this neutral family. Maybe I'll add like either hunter green or a dark blue. So that will be fun to decide as, you know, as we find out who baby is. These things over here are going to be going in the hospital bag, and that is actually what we are about to do now. We are going to pack baby's hospital bag, and I will feel so accomplished and ready for bed. So yes, I'm so excited about the functionality of this room now. And the very last thing that we're going to do in part 3 of nesting and preparing for baby branch number 2 is getting baby's part of the hospital bag together. So let's do that now. Hi guys, it's a gloomy day today, so sorry about the lighting, but I am just giving a little update. Yesterday when I started getting things together for baby's hospital bag, I realized that I need to purchase a couple things. So I did a Target pickup for a couple things, and I'm gonna go ahead and exchange that curtain rod that they brought out broken. So I'm actually about to go to 2 different Targets. One that is a little further from my house, and the other is my normal Target close to my house. So yep, just wanted to pop in and give a little update, and we will get to baby's part of the hospital bag very soon. I'll be back. Oh yeah, so about the doctor's visit. So I got the Strep B swab. That wasn't uncomfortable, that was fine. But of course, I got my cervix checked today. If you know, you know, at the end of pregnancy and during that hospital stay, they are constantly checking your cervix, which I would argue is less comfortable and more painful than a lot of the other things that go on when you are having a baby. That's just me. I remember it being the most painful part at the hospital. Well, the most painful part, but I guess I'll say the most painful part just because during active labor I had an epidural, but I did labor for 12 hours without an epidural when I had Autumn. And let me just say, like, the cervix checks, to me, they were worse than contractions. So we did do that, and I am 1 centimeter dilated, and my doctor said about 75% effaced. I don't really know what effaced means. I need to look that up. If you know what it means, then you know I'm 75% effaced. If you don't know what it means, then you and I will be looking it up after this video together. But she said I'm looking very good for induction, and honestly, y'all, like, I just feel like I've been getting a lot of contractions, like Braxton Hicks. I know it's Braxton Hicks because it's not labor pains, you know what I mean? Like, but between last night and this morning, and this could just be because I've been doing a lot of stuff around the house, but between last night and this morning, I've been getting a lot of stomach tightening, like contractions. Some that I have to breathe just a little bit, But not, let's see, the ones that I have to breathe through, I would say on a pain level of 1 to 10, they're still like a 4, you know. But, you know, Braxton Hicks get more intense toward the end of pregnancy, but just, of course, with everything going on, I've just been like, okay, should I time these? Like, you know what I mean? But no, my doctor is not, she wasn't concerned or anything like that. But she did say that I am in a great space for induction at 37 weeks. So, and I did verify with her that 37 weeks is full term, even though it's like I knew that, but I just wanted to ask her. And she said, yes, it's full term, early full term. So, yeah, she said, I'm looking good for induction, that I don't even need the ripening. She took the ripening off of my order for the induction. So when we are ready to get started, I'll go straight into Pitocin. If you don't know what I'm talking about, a lot of times I'm no medical doctor, but I will explain what I know. So Pitocin is the medication that tells your body to start going into labor, to start contracting. It kickstarts labor. With Autumn, when I went in for my induction, I had to have my cervix ripen first. And that just means getting you to a place where your cervix is softening up and will kind of agree with the Pitocin starting to have your body contract. That's the way that I can explain it. I think I'm right. I mean, I'm almost positive that I'm right about that. So, basically, because I'm already 1 centimeter dilated and I'm 36 and a half, basically, weeks, she doesn't think that I'll need cervix ripening. She thinks that my body is ready for induction when I get to the hospital. Anyway, I will be back shortly, and we will put baby's part of the hospital bag together, and then that'll be it for part 3 of preparing for baby branch number 2. So I'm in a slightly awkward position, but I thought I'd sit down here to share what's going in baby's hospital bag. I am going to share what's in the hospital bag for me in part 4 of the series. So let's get into what is in baby's hospital bag, gender neutral version. So first and foremost, I used the checklist from the app The Bump, and I also, you know, am going off of my experience with my firstborn. Keeping it very simple. So the first thing is a nursing cover that also doubles as a car seat cover. You definitely, you know, want to have the car seat installed. Actually, you have to have it installed in order to leave home, to leave with baby. And it would be very nice to have a cover over baby, because you just don't know what the weather is going to be like, how much sun is going to be out, all of those different things. So this is just a nice gender neutral one. If we have visitors at the hospital this time, we didn't with Autumn. It was much closer to COVID. So if we have visitors and I need to feed the baby, they'll probably step out. But if not, I do have this cover to cover up, you know, while I'm doing that as well. The next thing is just a gender neutral receiving blanket. But this is a receiving blanket, just a muslin blanket, just to put on. It's actually pretty large. I'm not gonna completely unfold it. When people are holding the baby, if you wanna put like a cover in between baby and other people, or between baby and your clothing, or you can also use this as a swaddle if you would like to. I don't know if I said, but this is from the brand Copper Pearl. So this one is from the brand Copper Pearl. This one is from Amazon. Next thing that I am bringing is a baby announcement set. So this is the box that it came in. This is from Amazon off of our registry, and it just says, "You are my sunshine," which if you guys have been following along, then you know that that is going to be the theme here in this nursery. And it also is a name card. So on this side it says "Hello World," and it says where you can write the baby's name, the date, the height, and the weight. I will bring a Sharpie with me if I can remember to do that actually. But if not, then of course at the hospital they will have like a marker that you can write everything. So this is so cute for pictures, and this is what the swaddle and hat look like. So if we have a boy, then he would wear the hat for the picture. It's becoming so real. And if we have a girl, I would simply switch out the hat for this bow. So I am bringing a couple of bows, which is the easiest way to take something gender neutral into the girl zone. So this is what baby girl would wear if we have a girl. I also brought these. These were a gift from one of my very best friends when I was having Autumn, and they are little circle pieces of paper that go into a frame, and you can get baby's handprints and footprints on here. So when Autumn was born, we used this color, and I just asked the nurse. My nurse was so amazing. The one that actually helped me deliver Autumn was so amazing. And I just asked her to put, you know, when they do the footprints themselves, could they just also put the footprint on here? So if we have a girl, actually these either color would work for a little girl. But I also have like this tan and turquoise if we have a little boy. So we have some very cute socks here. The hospital can be called. So I just have 3 pairs of little thick socks from our registry on Amazon. These are so cute. And in the same token, I have some little mittens as well. So the mittens though are definitely for baby's hands, obviously, to help keep them from scratching themselves. And that is something that I took away from my experience with Autumn. On our way home, she scratched her face a little bit because she was just, you know, so new to the world. She was 1 day old, and we had her in the car seat. She couldn't feel me. She couldn't feel, you know, her dad. She couldn't feel any human contact. And so she was just not loving the car seat scenario. It tore me up, y'all. So anyway, I have mittens this time for baby number 2. So I don't know how long we will be in the hospital. Obviously, I'm presuming no more than 2 days, but I do have a little bit of overpacking here. So just these colors can easily be worn, obviously, by a girl or a boy, but I also did different sleeve lengths. So of course there will be swaddle blankets and things at the hospital, and other than like the coming home outfit, or sorry, the picture outfit, the hospital swaddles while the baby is first feeding, having the first poop, and all of that stuff are perfectly fine. So these are the little onesies that baby can wear underneath the hospital swaddles. What I am doing is bringing different sleeve lengths. So I have a short sleeved one here, and I think I might add one more short sleeved one actually, because it looks like I have 2 of every other length. I think I should probably have 2 short sleeved ones. So I do have a short sleeve onesie here, and I have 0 sleeved onesies. Like these are like the no sleeve onesies. And I have 2 white long sleeved onesies. If we have a boy, obviously he can just be in those and looking all cute. But if we have a girl, then these bows can be added to any of those, and it will make it a girly outfit. So for a coming home outfit, I am bringing all 3 of these. I am most likely going to put this one on the baby. These are from the brand Cloud Island at Target, and it comes with a set of 3. They're going to be washed before I pack them into the actual bag, but these are just like newborn bodysuits. I don't know what they call the full-footed, I guess these are technically pajamas, but this is something that would keep baby nice and warm and look very cute. And obviously, just the same as everything else, if we have a little boy, then he'll just be super cute in this. And if we have a little girl, then I can just add this bow and she will be super cute in this. And then I will have, you know, these 2 as extras as well. So the next things that I'm bringing for baby are swaddles. So these are easy swaddles. The hospital does swaddle the baby with the blankets, and that can be perfectly fine. While you know, they're at the hospital, I may not even use these swaddles. But if for some reason I feel like I want to use the little easy swaddle so that baby already kind of starts getting used to them, then I will have these 3 pretty color swaddles to use. So these are from the brand Aiden and Anise from Target. Same scenario, they're going to be washed before I put them into the hospital bag. So these are a just in case item, and let's say that baby seems to prefer this kind of swaddle. And if you don't know, this is like the kind that this brings back so many memories of Autumn in the beginning. These swaddles have Velcro in all the right places so that you can, you don't have to like roll, you know, you don't have to learn how to swaddle with a blanket. So if baby can get used to these from the beginning, then that would be perfect. So we might try them out in the hospital. Okay, and next I am going to be packing a couple of newborn diapers. I'll probably pack a few more than these. These are actually not the ones that I would be taking. I would take a different brand and just have some newborn diapers there. Obviously the hospital has many diapers. Sometimes I have a preference on brand, sometimes not. So we'll just see what happens. But I am gonna pack probably about 4 or 5 of our own newborn diapers just to have it. The next 2 things that I'm packing for baby are have to do with grooming the baby. So I'm taking 2 emery boards, like the little baby size emery boards, and that is of course because of the same reason that I said with my daughter Autumn. You know, a lot of times babies come out with long nails on their feet and their hands, and they are just now coming into the world, so they have no idea what to do with their hands, and they're used to their hands being on their face and all of that stuff so they can scratch themselves. So I can just do a little gentle nail file on baby when they're born if it is needed. And this is Aquaphor. I'm an Aquaphor mom. We have the body wash, we have tubs of Aquaphor, the smaller Aquaphors than this for the bag and the baby bag, for my purse, for myself. So I'm an Aquaphor mom, so I'm gonna bring Aquaphor just because you can use it for almost anything. If we, like if baby's little lips are dry, I can use some Aquaphor just to, you know, add some moisture to the skin if I need to, whatever I need to do. Aquaphor, Aquaphor, Aquaphor. Last but not least, I'm gonna mention this in the bag for baby because this is a breastfeeding pillow. It's not the Boppy, but it is just like the Boppy. It was gifted to us when we had Autumn, and it did have a different cover on it. You know, we knew she was a girl, so we had like the pink flowers and all that stuff on it. So I have since ordered these gender neutral covers from Amazon, and this is something that I'm taking obviously because I will be breastfeeding. You know, the plan is to breastfeed just like I breastfed Autumn, and I will need, or it will be nice to have, a breastfeeding pillow. So that is it, you guys, for a baby's hospital bag. I hope that this helped someone. I feel like this is pretty minimal. I do not think that I need anything more than this for baby for the first couple of days of their lives. Of course, if I add anything over the next couple of days before we go in for our induction, then I will let you guys know. So Jamarcus and I are very ready to find out who this little child is. But I hope that if you are waiting until birth to find out the gender of your child like I am, that these things are very helpful. So with that, thank you for watching part 3 of nesting with me, preparing for baby number 2, and I will see you guys very soon in part 4. Bye. Have a great day.